Today I called this press conference for a very special reason. I noticed that as we are kind of going after the Olympics, that we have hopefully not forgot the importance of the Army Reserve. As you probably know, I served for over 39 years, and the command post that we have stationed up at Fort Douglas. First of all, I want to tell you that it's very difficult to have such a high percentage of command direction coming out of one state. We have two-star reserve commands. One is the 807th Medical, 11,000 troops that handles every medical issue west of the Ohio. It is a very powerful and a very great representation to our state. Then we have a Special Troops Command that is working across the United States and what they call outside the United States with some of the most important missions in our country, both during peacetime and at war. At the last Olympic bid, we found that a lot of that ground was just taken over by the Olympic proposal. In that time, we have spent a lot of energy to get these two important reserve commands in Utah to be able to not only represent the importance of our troop force and the capabilities of supporting that, but it also sends a horrible message out of this time to those who are trying to defend Hill Air Force Base, because this state has had a propensity of being able to support our military, our Department of Defense, and been very pro-military. For us to assume, and I can tell you this as a fact, for us to assume that the military will give that land up for Olympic bid for nothing will not occur. And that is something that this committee must really look into. And it really is a setback for all of us who are in the military, who've worked so hard to be able to represent Fort Douglas as a central part of a strategic long-term mission. During the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, at the peak of these wars, 51% of our commands were Army Reserve and National Guard. And this has allowed our state. Now, one important fact is these two commands have only been here over the last 2 to 3 years. So these commands have come at a very important time. Now, I don't know all the politics behind the Olympics and all the reason why this is being brought up at this point in time. But I think that we are making a serious mistake in assuming that we can just take over these military forts and to use them in not the manner that we have established that some of us have fought hard to bring to our state.